thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and thank you, Poppy, for organising today. We stand here after a year of genocide in Palestine, with the prospect of an unending process of attacks, slaughter and killing continuing without end. And of course, Israel carries the main blame for that. But also, in a way, even more, the complicity of our own governments, particularly the British government and the US government. Because if they said one word, that they were going to end the arms supplies to Israel, the killing would stop. We've seen it before, and it is in their hands. And as we stand here today, tens of thousands are marching in Liverpool on the Labour Party conference to demand that Keir Starmer and the Labour government stop arming Israel. That is the core demand of the movement, here and internationally. And we have to build that movement even wider, even deeper, with even stronger roots, in order to mount a mass political force that can force those arms supplies to stop. And as Candy has said, we cannot stop. Not for the Palestinians. And we cannot stop because of the risk of wider war. The attacks on Lebanon are aimed at an attempt by Netanyahu to tie the US, Britain and the NATO powers into a regional conflict which will relieve the pressure on Israel to stop the genocide. So locally, we have next Sunday a big ride for Palestine. That's the 29th of September, with one contingent cycling from Dorchester down to Weymouth, and another sort of family contingent in Weymouth doing, where we will meet the family contingent in Weymouth doing the local ride. And on the 5th of October, really marking 1 year of genocide, is the very important national demonstration in London. At the last demonstration, the police did everything they could to try and block the demonstration from taking place. They tried to put the start time back for 2 hours, which would have meant people could not have got their coaches, etc. They had to step back because we had the numbers that they couldn't enforce their attempt to block the march. We need those numbers on the 5th of October. We've got a minibus booked, so please see the stall afterwards, sign up and come for that. And finally, let's not forget the war on Palestine, the war on the Middle East, comes home in the shape of the war on terror. I remember the first demands of the Stop the War movement in 2001 with the attack on Afghanistan. Stop the war, free Palestine, no to Islamophobia. Those demands remain central today. And that means, I think, on the 26th of October, we also have to turn out to stop Tommy Robinson. So let's deepen the movement here in Dorset. Let's go forward. Let's mount the pressure. It's important what the movement does, not only here, but for those watching across the world and for those watching across the Middle East. Ben Jamal was told by Palestinians, actually by the Palestine ambassador, he said Britain is the centre of the international solidarity movement for Palestine. Let's not only just keep it that way, let's build it.